smash him up. Watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Can't hit him, 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 hit him. Listen, listen. This Eagles talk high, this talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat shelling, Dante the dark child. Drop the stats on him, drop the facts on him. It's Pregame, baby, let's get it on.
Hey, what's going on, Eagles Talks family? This is your boy Pat Sandlin for Eagles Talk. I'm here with you guys, the co-hosts, because my two co-hosts, they have to work today, so I'm here with y'all, and we're going to do the doggone thing. Get ready for this game, this virtual happy hour that we have going on from 12 to 1 as we talk about our beloved Eagles. Again, welcome to Eagles Talk, the number one Eagles Talk show on Facebook by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. One call of action I need for everybody to do right now. Make sure you share this program. The second call to action, go on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you can watch it on YouTube. Same thing in Periscope and other many platforms we have out there. But you know what? I want to get going and talk about our beloved Eagles. Let me go to the comments because I know I need y'all out there to support me coming on. This is the first time solo dolo. As you can see, there's no Shell, there's no Dark Knight. They're out there working, but we're going to do the doggone thing right now. The first person in the room, as I can remember, Jeremy T. What's up, fam? It's good to see that you came through. He said, Pat, what up, fam? Deion Jones, let's get it, Pat. Yes, sir, let's get it. Karen Robinson. Hey guys, well, it's just hey guy. I'm just here. This is me. Jeremiah Andrews, let's let go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keith Johnson was good, family. Solomon, hello everyone. I gotta try to do it in the voice of Dark Knight. I can't do it like that. But you know what it is. This is your Eagles Talk show, your pregame virtual happy hour. You know what we like to do on our show. Just to let everybody know that's tuning in right now, we drink on our show. Yes, we do. We get down with the Brown, we get down with the Stella. But for me, it is a sober October. So this month, I'm committed to detoxing my body with high quality H2O. So right now, I'm about to get the score started.
You're now listening to the
All right. I was looking for fans. I was definitely looking for fans to come on. A lot of people couldn't make it. So maybe in the future, we'll put that olive branch out there and see anybody want to come on with us. And we're in the meantime, when we have a substitution in here where you can bring a fan on there via either Zoom, like everybody doing now, or you can come to the place right here. But get your drinks ready. I'm drinking some Poland Spring high quality H2O. Let me know what you're drinking out there as we get this happy hour going and talk about our victorious, soon to be victorious Philadelphia Eagles. Down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. That's some high quality H2O. That's a high quality H2O. Before we go anywhere, I have to make sure we announce the inactives. So for the Philadelphia Eagles, the inactives will be as follows: Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Avante Maddox, Jason Huntley, Hakeem Butler, Nate Sudfeld, and Casey Toohill. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers will be Derek Watt, Marcus Allen, Derwin Gray, Joshua Dobbs, Carlos Davis, and Zach Gentry. Only surprise on there right now is Derek Watt. He's there at the fullback. He key blocks for them to get everything rolling. But besides that, we are down to our receivers. We only have Travis Frogron, JJ Arthega-Whiteside is active, John Hightower, Greg Ward, and Quez Watkins will be making his NFL rookie debut today. So it's a lot of things, a lot of keys that we're looking for in this game. Yes, I'm drinking high quality H2O. A lot of keys that we need to start looking forward to this game. And with Quez Watkins in this game, one of the keys as I want to go about offense right now is that we need to get the ball downfield. I know matriculating the ball throughout the short passes, dump off passes has worked for Carson Wentz, but getting the ball downfield is definitely going to be a key today against that vaunted vaunted Pittsburgh Steelers defensive front. They're second in the NFL in sacks with 15, with only 3 games played. So we have to get the ball downfield and get it out of Carson Wentz's hands as quick as possible. Let me go to some comments right now. We have Deion Jones. He's drinking some Maker's Mark. Yeah, definitely take that shot from me, good brother. They was drinking that here last night, not me. Bill Crow. Looks like Patron in that water bottle. No, 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 Bill. It's no Patron. It's high quality H2O. I'm sober for October. Zealous. He has a comment up here. Our team needs to stick with the fresh. Our team needs to stick with the same fresh game plan. Tweak as needed. Keep the defense tight and tough. And Wentz don't need to hold on to the ball and scramble when needed. I actually totally agree with that. We need to keep this almost not the same game plan, but we need to stay aggressive. Jeff Schwartz need to continue to be aggressive like he was last week. Our defensive front has been playing out of their minds. Fletcher Cox, we need a little bit more from Fletcher Cox first and foremost. We definitely need a lot of more from Fletcher Cox. And as going forward, we need this offensive line, especially Jordan Mailata, to actually live up to what we expect of him. Because he played well last week, only had one penalty, which was the crucial on false start, but we were able to convert that 4th and 4. But besides that, he did look okay. He was going against a much tougher defensive front. TJ Watt, Bud Dupree. These guys get after the quarterback. And from Pro Football Focus, it takes them about 2.2 to 2.5 seconds to get to the quarterback. That's not even a 3-set drop. We got to play tough today. Offense line got to be up there. Goes to some comments, more comments. Sunama, is Jackson ever going to play? Your guess is better than mine. Junior Risty, J Jaw is playing today. Maybe he can make a damn play. Hopefully, he can make a play. We kind of doubt it, but hopefully he can make a play. We look forward to him making a play. He gives us another dimension because he's tall. He's physical. He can block. But if he doesn't do anything, take him out. Because we don't have no time for guys that can't do anything on this team right now. We're playing with wild receivers besides Quez Watkins. We're trying to see what he can do. Greg Ward has shown that he's a staple of this offense, and we need to make sure that he gets the ball because he can get those critical first downs. Go to some newer comments. Jeremiah Andrews. Do you think we should move Mills back to safety spot this game since he's a sucker for the double move and deep ball? Actually, no. We'll have our rookie playing Keywan Wallace and Marcus Epps playing safety today. Having Jalen Mills at corner gives the defense ability to have a bigger corner playing that position. Yes, he is a sucker for that double move, but he has played very well last game. He didn't get beat deep. He was in very good position. He made the tackle when needed to be. And I believe we got to get this rookie some time. He's going to be the next great safety that we bring along, and he needs his playing time. So Jalen Mills, yes, he's going to be an outstanding safety down the road, but right now we need him at that cornerback position. Stacey Chamberlain. Wentz needs not throw any exceptions. Yes, listen. Turnovers. They kill a ball game. If you turn the ball over, you will lose. Carson Wentz has thrown an interception in every single game this year with a total of 7 interceptions to 4 touchdown passes. That ratio is crazy. He needs to be focused. He needs to be in the zone. And Doug Peterson needs to be also in the zone and call the right plays for this offense to be successful today. Let's see. Go some more comments out there. Richard Boo Layton. Apple juice today. Had too much Thursday and Friday. Hey, if you was here yesterday, you saw people had too much too. It was a good day. But I didn't drink. I was the host. I didn't drink, but they had a good time. Jim Nafis. Jim Schwartz better not go into that prevent BS. I totally agree with you. Like we talk about this all the time. Anytime that Jim Schwartz go into that prevent defense, it prevents us from winning the game. We almost lost the game last week. If it wasn't for Darius Slay, I know we all saw the play where Darius Slay was able to reach into the hands of Deebo Samuels and actually knock the ball down. He's the one that knocked the ball out. So We cannot go into this prevent off defense and think that we're going to do something with that. Joe Guns. What up, Joe? JJ is a yes, he is a clown, but today should be out his coming out game. He got to show us something. We've been waiting for this for a whole year, and my brother, like our show on Wednesday, when he was very adamant about we should have took DK Metcalf. JJ, you need to show something this game. This is your opportunity. Goes to some more comments. Says this quarter is winding down. Brian Cousin M. Milburn. Find a way to keep the Steelers on the field and tire them out. Their defense is fierce. You know what? As I would want to say, yes, that in itself, you want to tire their offense out, but no, we don't want to keep their offense on the field. You don't want Ben Roethlisberger to get into a rhythm. You want to keep him off the field as much as possible. Remember, these guys has missed a week. They've been answering the play. They are very upset that they didn't get opportunity to play last week, and they're a little bit out of rhythm. Want to keep them out. We want to keep that offense out of this rhythm because they do have some playmakers on that side of the ball, and James Conner. Benny Snell. They do have some guys that can make some crucial plays. Their tight end Ibram will be very key to their offense. Juju Smith Schuster is a very good receiver. He can play inside and play out. We do not want them on the field for a very long period of time. And as I did start this clock, and that's the end of the quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
So, as you know, this is Eagles Talk. We don't talk at you, we talk with you. And right now, I'm talking with you guys because I don't have any co-hosts except you. Eagles Talk is for the Eagles fans, by the Eagles fans. We're number one on Facebook, and we're trying to get there on YouTube and Periscope. So make sure you go and subscribe right now as I take this off the screen. All right, there you go. I'm not used to this platform, but as we get more and more into it, I'm starting to like it a lot. So let me pour my H2O because that's what I'm drinking for the whole month of October. And let me know what you're drinking today. As we start this second quarter.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
As cheers to our soon-to-be victorious Philadelphia Eagles. Down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Yes, that high quality H2O is something. It hits differently. It hits differently, especially when you've been drinking it all month so far. Let me go to some comments real quick. My brother's out there. What's going on, Shell? Yes, Patrick Sandler. Let's control the game in the clock. Yes, I totally agree with that. We definitely need to control the game. I understand about the defense being very more superior defense and getting to the quarterback, but let's be real. The teams they have played, which is only 3 teams, they have a combined record of 1-11-1. That might not mean anything. They may still be a very, very talented team, but we have an opportunity to tire their defense out and control this game. Let's go ahead and do it. Let me go to another. Daphne Nicole. Hi, Daphne. Do you think we will be able to get pressure on Big Ben? That's a good question because our front has been playing out of sight against offensive lines that really aren't very good. We've had 8 sacks against the Cincinnati Bengals. Their offensive line sucks. We had 5 sacks last week. The 49ers offensive line right now sucks. So against Big Ben and their offensive line, it's going to be a test to Jim Schwartz and our defensive front. We do need to get some pressure. I believe in Josh Sweat. He's been outstanding. Derek Barnett last week showed me something. He showed me he has the ability not to just be a one-trick pony, but also bull rush with the power move, with the bull rush he did on Trent Williams. That was great to see from him to create that sack. Brandon Graham is leading the team in sacks with 3, and he's actually been playing very, very well. He's took it up a notch. Malik Jackson, compared to these rest of these guys, I believe he's been the best guy on our defensive line, and he has been collapsing that pocket and getting through those guards when Fletcher's been getting double teamed, and we need that week in and week out. But the game is going to rely on these two defensive tackles, Javon Hargrave and Fletcher Cox. The reason why I say Hargrave is because this is a comeback to home game for him. It's almost like not a revenge game. I wouldn't say it's a revenge game because you left as a free agent. But I do think this is going to be a game where you say, y'all should have kept me, and I'm going to show and prove what I can do. And plus, he's going to be a little bit healthier than he was all season. Fletcher Cox, we need you to step up big time. We need you to take your level from here to here. We need to show everybody why we paid you over $100 million to be the tackle for this franchise. Why we hold you in such high esteem next to Aaron Donald. We need you to go out there and do your thing. Let me go some more comments. What's up, Christopher Burton over there at Periscope? We are wearing all whites today, right? I'm not sure. They haven't announced it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure we're away. So we definitely will be wearing our all whites, and we know what we do when they're all whites. We get those W's. Junior Risky, he's drinking Jack Daniels in England. Hey man, you gotta get some Stella in your life. Stella is it's a good beer. It's a great beer, especially when I can drink it back in starting in November. You will see me with some Stella and some Jameson. Let's see. Let's go some more comments. Drexel Davis. Hey, Pat, do you think Deshaun Jackson is done for the year? Just move on with other receivers. Deshaun Jackson, when healthy, he's our best receiver. I don't think he's done for this year. I think we were being very precautious because he's a speed guy. He's an older guy, 33 years of age, and he's a guy that can get open when healthy. Is he done after this year with the Eagles? Absolutely. But we could definitely use him when he's healthy on his team. Derek Johnson. What's going on, Noble? What's going on, classmate? I see you out there. All right. Soon I said, I'm so impressed by your commitment to drink water all month. Way to go, Pat. Hey, it's hard. It's not hard. It is some commitment you have to do. Sometimes you do need detox your body from all these poisons you put in your body, and this is my month. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our beloved Eagles. We're going to move on and talk about this defense. Right now, we have a big hole in our defense. And believe it or not, it's not our secondary. It's our linebacker core. TJ Edwards went down last week. He's on IR. Alex Singleton actually showed what he can do. He was the CFL Defensive Player of the Year. He's going to be outstanding. One player that we all agree with needs to step up or move out is Nathan Gary. You need to look deep down in yourself today and say, they're going to attack me. I need to be ready. I need to attack. Also today, you might see a sign of Sean Bradley, our fifth round draft pick in the game. He has been a special teams only guy. He has a couple snaps on defense, but he's been a guy who's been a starter since he went to Temple. He's a Temple-made guy. He's a strong guy. I believe he has the opportunity to take over that starting middle linebacker position and be outstanding for our team. I also want to see some reps with our other rookie, Devontae Taylor, out of Colorado. He's a speed guy, he's a small linebacker, but he played linebacker. The thing about Nathan Gary is that he played safety, so you had to bulk up to play linebacker in the NFL. You're not Brian Urlacher right now. It's not going to happen too many times that you have a guy that plays safety in college make the transition and be as fluent and play as well as Brian Urlacher. I don't think they see it with Nathan Gary. We don't see that ability with Nathan Gary. He flashes it here and there, but he's not consistent with it. I think we need to give our young guys a run, see what they can do. And what you guys think out there? BJ King. Do we have any true middle linebacker or linebacker in general, or that era of linebacker is over? Sean Bradley is the only truest linebacker. I'm sorry. Sean Bradley and Alex Singleton is the only truest linebacker we have. These guys are a prototypical type, 6'2", 6'3", about 240 some odd pounds, and they run. They run in a 4.5, 4.6 range. They can move sideline to sideline. They are our only true linebackers we have on the team. Everybody else is pretty much a hybrid. Let me go to Everett. Hurts needs to know more of the playbook because his fundamentals are hurting because he's taking too much. But I agree he needs more game experience. I think you're talking about Jalen Hurts. I think there was a conversation in the chat room. Let me go back to Jeremiah Andrews. We need the front four and secondary to do big because our linebackers are not ready. Again, like I was saying, our linebackers are not there. We do have some outstanding guys that's playing special teams that I believe Jen Schwartz need to give them an opportunity to get on the field and really see what they can do in this game. This is a game. Last week was a get well game. I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals game was a get right game. The San Francisco game was to see what you can do against a real good contender. This game is a game to go ahead. You know your secondary is good. With Darius Slay is a shutdown corner. He is a shutdown corner that we always coveted. Our safeties are okay. They're not as bad as we thought they would be. Jalen Mills is actually a very good corner. Besides the double move, he actually has been a very good corner for us in the long run. So our linebackers has always been a weak point. We need to let these young guys go out there and shine and see what they can do against this Pittsburgh offense. All right, I'm gonna put this comment up there because I like this. Kyrie Cruz. He said, "Can you explain why the linebacker we drafted are not playing?" I don't know. I'm not the GM. I'm not the defensive coordinator. If it was up to us, yes, we know Nathan Gary sucks. Put these guys out there, see what's going on, see how they act to the ball. Brian Baldy did a breakdown of Alex, how he attacks the line of scrimmage, how he flows fluidly as a linebacker should. He showed the what he can do as a linebacker is what we need in this linebacker core. He also showed what Nathan Gary cannot do. Let me go to one more comment. We got about 30 seconds in this quarter. You never know what they can do if you keep them on the bench. Let them show improve. I do agree with that. J.R. Risky says Slay has been nice. He's been what we has been advertised for. Remember in training camp, he got beat by Deshaun Jackson. We all got worried, like, oh no, we got another Fletcher. You know, this guy has been everything and more. Let's see. Zillers. Dougie P did against the Niners, so let's keep the bench popping. Okay. Dante, my other co-host is in here. What's going on, Dark Knight? And that's the end of the quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, as we get ready to start this third quarter, make sure you get your shot. This is Eagles Talk. We don't talk at you, we talk with you. As you can see, I'm using you guys today as a platform for our quarters. What you put in the chat room is what I'm putting out there to you guys. We need this victory. We need to show the league that, you know what, even though there were some ups and some downs in the beginning of the season, we are a real team. And I said it before, the first 4 games is a testament to not having a preseason, how bad this team might play, because you need time to gel. You need preseason games and you need a longer training camp to gel as a team. Today, we might see that. So make sure you pour your shot. My shot right now is high quality H2O. I got the Poland Springs spring water. Tell me what you're drinking out there. As we get this third quarter started.
You're now listening to the third quarter.
And we do need to get hyped up. So after we do the shot, I got something special for you. So right down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. It's the virtual tailgate. Let's go, y'all.
To victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Yeah, it's that time, man. It's getting close. We're about a half hour out from our Philadelphia Eagles taking the field in Highs Ward to go against these These cross country hated guys. I gotta tell you something. As you know, I went to Penn State. And being at Penn State is like the Mason-Dixon line of fans. You got the Eagles fans here, you got the Steelers fans here, and y'all always clashing. Now, I went to Penn State back in 2001 to 2004 when both were in the NFC Championship numerous times, and those were the heated times. When, especially in 2003, when we had the opportunity, we both got kicked out of the AFC and NFC Championship game, but the Steelers played before we did, so I rubbed it in the Steelers' face, and lo and behold, we lost, and they came and rubbed it in my face. So, this is a crosstown rivalry that's going to stay a crosstown rivalry as long as we know forever. Because the Steelers and the Eagles, we don't mix. So for you guys out there, let's get hyped. This virtual tailgate, we're about to get this thing started. Some keys to this game. Let's talk about some keys to this game. My personal keys to the game is we need to continue with the turnovers as far as our defense. Our defense last week had 3 turnovers, which led to a +2 in a turnover ratio. We need the turnovers because it helps. Not only does it help the offense, it puts us in a better field position. It gives the defense more confidence when you say, you know what, I can take this ball away anytime possible, and it gives the offense more confidence because you put them in better field position. All we have to do is go back to week 1. Week 1, when we gave the ball to the Washington football team in positive area, their average starting area was in our 47-yard line. They were able to come back on us because we were able to give them positive field yardage. So with that being said, if we're able to take the ball away from Big Ben in this offense and be successful at it, we're able to put our offense in a better situation. And that means our defense is doing their job. Our defensive line is doing their job. Our safeties and corners are doing their job. Our linebackers are in sync. We need a big game from the defense. I know last week they say, oh, we had a good game by the defense. A week before with the 8 sacks, our defensive line was stepped up. But we need our defense as a whole to have a complete game today because the Steelers will not hold any punches. Go do some comments. All right. Kyrie, explain why we don't stay with Miles when he's hot. We become a pass-happy team in the third often. It's the old Andy Reid thing, If you remember Andy Reid, he would run the ball here and there and be successful in the first half, and in the second half, he would start throwing the ball. It's the same thing with Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson got to realize that when you have a hot hand running the ball, and that's going to be a tall task with this defense that we're facing. They run this odd 3-4 front. If we're able to be successful with Miles Sanders, feed him 20 carries, feed him 25 carries, feed him 30 carries. He is our feature back for a reason, not because he has the ability to be a feature back. No, he is a feature back in this offense, and he needs to get those touches. We need him to be used to the point of exhaustion today. Say, you know what? They gave me the ball 28 times. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep to Tuesday. Feed Miles Sanders, and that could start something special because I always said if we were able to run a ball successfully, that opens up everything. That opens up the world of possibilities for this offense, especially with our play action passes and for Doug Peterson to be a little bit more creative than what he has been. I do have to give Doug Peterson a little bit credit. He's starting to realize that he has to roll his quarterback out. He has to roll his quarterback out to be successful. He even called not a trick play, but a reverse play to Adrian Killins last week that didn't work, but the play call itself was innovative and not stagnant like it was in the previous weeks. And I like that from Doug Peterson. He's taking the initiative to say, you know what, I need to be better. Because if you're not better, then your team is not better. And that especially goes with Carson Wentz. If you're not able to feed Carson Wentz good plays, great plays, he's not going to be able to execute it. We got to realize that Carson Wentz is not just a pocket passer. He's a more or less out of the pocket passer. Like I said it before, he's not a pocket passer. He's an out of the pocket passer. He becomes deadlier when you get him out the pocket. Let's take advantage of that today. Wayne Anthony Thompson, we should use more trick plays on offense with Miles Jalen. I always said Greg Ward used to be a quarterback at Houston. He's your third quarterback on the team right now. If Jalen Hurts is your second quarterback, you know your third emergency quarterback is Greg Ward. He's always going to be that third quarterback. He was a prolific quarterback in college. He has the opportunity. Those trick plays can work with your Greg Ward. But you know what? I'm not the coach. Let's see. We got another from my co-host. BJ King, I just think it's the DC's philosophy or scheme that values linebacker responsibilities a lot different than us Birds fans are accustomed to. I agree with that. Hey, I see my man right there. Dante the Dark Knight is trying to get in here. I'm about to add you to the stream. Do you want to be on there? Yeah.
Yeah, put me on.
There go my co-host Dante the Dark Knight over there in Studio 2E.
Yo, what's up? What's up, fam?
What's going on, Dante?
Yo,
How's it
you
going?
doing a hell of a job. You busting up, Pat. But thanks for holding it down while I'm on another job right now. But
Man,
yo,
thank you for giving me
everybody
the
out there,
power,
you know
man.
this is a big game. We went 0-4 September, and we turned it around with the first game in October. We're 1-0, and we want to go undefeated in October. So it starts today, man. If you don't need anything else to get you hyped up, I read a story this morning about the Pittsburgh players saying that if Carson Wentz is on the move, they're going to hit his ass like a running back.
That's right.
They're going to hit his ass like a running back.
That's right.
We can ill afford to have our franchise quarterback go
That's
there
right.
like that. So if we need any more motivation to hate these guys and to get riled up, it's just that little bit of bulletin board material that they gave us this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to run through the screen and then tackle these guys. I'm
That's
ready
right.
to do a Tomlin. Remember the time when Tomlin
Mm-hmm.
he reached out and grabbed the guy on the playing field?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
do that in the living room. In the living room, though, I'm ready
That's
to
right.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, everybody, hey Sean Bell, you need to be home, Sean, so we can watch the game because last week when we watched the game at your house,
Mm-hmm.
we won, and you're breaking the momentum, you're breaking the streak. So
Uh-oh.
we need you to come back
That's right.
from your little RV adventure with your family
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you're home next Sunday because
That's
I'm not
right.
home now either. So make sure you're home next Sunday so we
Mm-hmm.
can go down in the man cave and
Mm-hmm.
continue doing the shots. But I'm not drinking that blackberry brandy because that put me under. I'm not drinking that anymore, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
So
We have video
just
proof of
forget
that.
about
We have
that.
video proof of that.
That's right.
Unfortunately, I'm on set, so I can't do shots with you guys. So you
Yeah.
guys have to do shots with me.
That's
I
right.
mean, for me. And matter of fact, I can do a shot because my man Lente
Yeah,
is
that's right.
giving me a drink here
That's
that
right.
really that's got me hyped up. Oh, go get my no, not here. Look, we got a Seattle fan in the background. I am going to rub her shoulder because they're so I want to get a little bit of her team's luck, and at the very least, I want to pass on some of our team's misfortune. But I do have something that I could do a shot of. It's not an alcoholic beverage, but my man Leonte, he makes these nutritious smoothies here. So I have a nutritious smoothie. It's a kale smoothie, and it's got me hyped up, got me energized, so I can finish this game. Look, all these you gotta see him. What's your handle? Moss, the Moss King, the Moss Boss on IG, and I'm drinking this right now. So I'm gonna do a shot of this.
I think I need one of those. I definitely need one of
So
those.
I gotta get back to work, but you guys enjoy the game. If I can pop my head in the post game after we win, after our victory, then I'll try to do
Yes, sir.
so. Pat, you're doing a heck of a job, man. Hold it down, and let me get one. EAGLES
G L E S.
Eagles. I'm out, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah, shout out to Dark Knight popping in real quick to show some love for our Philadelphia beloved Eagles. They in the studio, man. And we haven't been in the studio in a while, but he's working right now. He's getting he's doing a show there. So yes, get that bread. As this quarter winds down, I thank everybody for helping us out with this show for 5 years. You've been doing this for 5 years, and for 5 years, you guys have been on. When I mean you guys have been on, you've been helping us out. You've been there. You've been with when we did our live sets. We love you. We appreciate you, and I definitely thank you for helping me out today. As this quarter winds down, start to get your shot ready, and as we get into the fourth quarter and get ready for our Philadelphia Eagles, as you can hear, that's the quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
And as everybody know, if you didn't know before, I am drinking Poland Springs high quality H2O because I am doing sober October, and therefore I will not be partaking in any kind of liquor or anything for the body to cleanse myself for this month. But best believe my birthday month is November. I will have a whole month. I don't know what that's going to do. This is defeats the fat. But make sure you get your drink. Let me know what you're drinking. Like I said, I got some high quality H2O for our Philadelphia Eagles. He got us for us, as you can see, Eagles talk. And it's not Patron, it is water, guys. So down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. As we get this quarter going.
You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
All right, guys. So we get to the part of the show we start doing our predictions, our keys to victory, and how we're going to do this thing. Listen, I always said it, and my brother Shelmy, if you know Shelmy, you like running the ball. We need to run the ball. with our weapons that we have on offense, with Zach Ertz, we have Jason Crum. If y'all don't know who Jason Crum is, we picked him off the Buffalo. We picked him up as a free agent off a practice squad. I forget which practice squad it was, but he did play last year, and he was their leading receiver at tight end for the Buffalo Bills. He's a 6'4", 242-pound guy that made the transition to tight end and actually did it successfully. So he's going to be our third tight end next to Richard Rodgers, who will be our second tight end. And we need to get this running game going. We definitely need to get our running game going because it's going to be a tall task against this defense that we're going against. And hopefully after this game, we'll say, you know what? That defense was as tough as we thought it were. So we mentioned their defense a lot, but we haven't really touched upon their offense. Juju Smith-Schuster is a weapon on their offense that he used a lot. Their receiver, I think it's Deontay Johnson, is a burner on the outside. Who do you double team? That's the question. Back in the day when Jim Johnson was the defensive coordinator, he'll put your top corner on number 2 receiver and double team the number 1 receiver. But across the board, they have guys that they're not number 1s and not number 2s because Big Ben spreads the ball out. So we need to be true to our offense, our defense. We need to stay focused in attack. We need to get after Big Ben, and we need to bring Big down. Big Ben needs to be tackled to the ground because that's a hard guy to bring down. As we get closer and closer and closer to game time, James Conner is a workhorse for the Pittsburgh Steelers. When he's healthy, he is a monster. He is a beast. If we're able to corral that offense and make them a one-dimensional offense and get after them with our pass rush, we could definitely dominate this game. Let me see. Let me go into some more comments. Sean Bell, you guys are more than welcome to host a show at the Barbell, aka the Man Cave. I'm gonna take you up on that, Sean. I'm gonna come down there and take you up on that one day. Jeremiah, do you think Jordan will have another good game? It's a tall task for Jeremiah. It's a tough task, Jeremiah, for Jordan Love to have a good game. If he does have a good game, I have all the confidence in the world for him moving forward against any other competition because I believe if he does good against this defense, he would do good against any other defense or any other pass rusher we put in front of him. Let's see. Let's go to Wayne. Mills and Coleman may have to rough up Johnson. Drexel Davis gave out a prediction: 16-14 Eagles. Tough game, comes down to a last-minute field goal. You know what? That's like the third time I heard this week. I heard that it's going to come down to a Jay Elliott field goal as the quarter ends. You know, it's going to be a tie game, and Doug Peterson say, you know what? Instead of going for the tie and going to overtime, he's going to kick the field goal at the end of regulation and win the game. That may be something to go with. Let me go to Kyrie's comments. A little long, but I got to say, if Wentz does not run or throw the ball away, we will lose. Can't afford to sit in the pocket playing scared. Carson runs, we win. It's simple. Run with mouths. We get trouble with the pass. Wentz takes off. Eagles win 31-24. Our D will definitely eat Josh Sweat. I believe in Josh Sweat. I always believed in Josh Sweat. He was. I thought he would be the starter over Derek Barnett, but Derek Barnett showed improved last week, and he showed he has the ability to do more than just run around a corner. Stacey Chamberlain, we win by 3. Yeah, I'll take that. We win by 1. I'll take that also. Jordan needs to. I don't know what else that is comment, but yeah. Say has to be on Juju, and as I see it more in the comments, it looked like that may be the case where Slay covers Juju Swift Schuster, but we cannot get lost in the aspect that they're not just a one-trick pony where it's Juju and some other guys. They have a bevy of receivers that they go after that they have, and they have Casey. Their the second round pick, who was actually a guy I picked up on fantasy. Yeah, I know. Why you picking on the other teams? But Claypool, he's a big receiver. He has a little bit of speed. He's somebody you need to watch. And they just have a stable of receivers that gets downfield against us. Let's go to some more comments. Anthony A's. When is Nathan Gary going to be benched and put in Bradley I hope today is the game. I don't know when it's going to happen. I really hope today will be the game that they say, you know what, Sean Bradley, it's time for you to go to here and get your rookie licks in. Everett, I think the Rams defense is better than Steelers defense, and I like how the Eagles handled the Rams defensive line. Well, their defensive line is one Aaron Donald and the rest of those jokers. Aaron Donald makes that defensive line. Let's be real. Aaron Donald makes the Rams defensive line. We handled that well. We was just not able to generate any offense against them. There you go. Full comment. Jordan needs to have a good game. Yes, he does need to have a good game. Rotate the D line and keep the Steelers off guard. You got to realize something. The Steelers do a hurry up offense a lot. So rotating the defensive line is good. But when you're in that hurry up offense like last week when CJ Beathard came into the game and he did the hurry up offense and got our defensive line tired, that hurts us because we're not able to substitute. But yes, we need to be dominant on defensive front, even with a hurry up offense. This is actually game. Believe it or not, this is actually game 1. We played 4 games already, which is I called it a preseason game. This is the beginning of the season, and we need to go full force out there. So with that being said, I'm gonna start breaking down my predictions for this game. If Carson Wentz comes in here and mistake free, and Doug Peterson's able to give him roll him out, and not keep him in the pocket, but keep him outside the pocket, he becomes a deadlier passer. Not only with that, if we're able to be successful with our offensive line and run the ball successfully on first and second down, meaning getting 3 to 4 yards a pop, we will have some success in this passing game. Our defensive line, like I said, the whole show needs to be dominant. Our pass rushers, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Malik Jackson, these guys need to be active today. Fletcher Cox, I need you to wake up out of your slumber. We paid you $100 million to be a dominant defensive tackle. Everybody talks about how you're the second best defensive tackle in this league next to Aaron Donald. Show it. Please show it today. Linebackers, Alex Singleton, I need you to keep doing the thing you're doing. You're showing everybody why you were the defensive player of the year for the CFL. If Nathan Gary is playing, Nathan, I'm talking directly to you. All right? Go out there, play some football. Knock somebody's head loose and play like you have some sense. Let's play mistake-free football. Let's get some good juju from hey, how about that? Good juju. Get some good plays from our special teams, from Jake Elliott, from our kickers, and let's go out there and just be dominant. I see us come in this game. If we have no turnovers on offense and we're able to generate at least 1 or 2 turnovers on defense, I think we can be victorious in this game with the Eagles with more points than the Steelers. You thought I was going to give you a score. Nah, I'm not doing that no more. Just like the Dark Knight, we don't get scores anymore. Just the Philadelphia Eagles with more points than the Steelers. What are your predictions? Let me know. We got about 5 seconds left in this quarter, so I can get you guys prepared, get you ready, get your meal ready for the game, get those nachos, get those drinks popping, because we're going to come to the Heinz Field, dominate this game, and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we're going to dominate this game from the time we kick off. So I need y'all to get hyped, put your scores out there, and let's go, Eagles fan. Let me give me one more, man. Let me get this one. I think we need this one. Come on.
No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. No one dare leave, no one likes us, we don't care. No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. No one dare leave, no one likes us, we don't care. Fly, fly, and we'll go to
Come on, y'all. Go Eagles. I will see you at the victorious win in the post game with our Philadelphia Eagles being up on the Pittsburgh Steelers like we always do. Peace out. We love you. We see you at the game.
We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback whack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Hit him, 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 listen, listen, hit him, listen. This Eagles talk high, this talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat, Shell, and Dante, the dark child. Drop the stats on them, drop the facts on them. It's Pregame, baby.